Hi everybody, James Donovan, I am Market Tips. Thanks for tuning in. This is a third video in a tutorial series that I'm running, just giving tips and tricks on the Backlink Beast, how to use it to make your SEO endeavors successful. And if you purchase the Backlink Beast through us, thank you so much. I really appreciate your business and your support. And hopefully you find some great content in the video series that we have and some of the other videos that we have reviewing other products and services out there relating to IN marketing. And anyway, this video is dedicated, like I said, to the newbies of SEO or the people that have failed quite drastically with it. There's no shame in it. It's a very complex, multi-dimensional facet of internet marketing, and it takes you a long time to learn this stuff. A lot of people say it's simple. Well, it's simple once you master the basics, and the basics are complex. So what I'm going to give you today are some gold nuggets and some free tips on how to practice SEO without having to invest a lot of time and money into it, and being able to see what works for you so you can come up with your own strategy. Okay, and I'll also be sharing with you some crucial tools that you will need in your arsenal to be able to rank websites and study your competition. The first thing I want to talk about is you don't want to go investing money in a domain and have it on your hosting right from the get-go. You need to be able to test your means and your knowledge and rank something somehow, some way, so you know it works. And the best thing and the best service out there's WordPress.com, but the best is Blogspot.com. And the reason why I say that is it's owned and operated by Google. Now, they're not going to give you any special treatment or favors, but they're not going to slap you as heavily as they would a regular domain website. So you get a little bit of leeway to do, common simple mistakes that we know we're going to make, even the pros make. And it's going to be able to give you that flexibility to learn at a better rate and make some mistakes along the way and learn from them and still see results. Keyword targeting when you do this is very, very important. You don't want to have a keyword that's very high. You want to make sure the maximum amount when you target for testing or experimentation is 500 local monthly searches on exact match. The competition score should be low. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, there's two different kind of competition scenarios in SEO. A lot of people will say, well, look at the AdWords competition score. That's just a minor, minuscule judgment of the actual competition from an SEO standpoint. One has nothing to do with the other in a lot of sense. So you want to make sure that not only you can pick that, but you also want to make sure you look for terms that maybe even have a high competition in AdWords, but looking from an SEO competition, they're really weak. That's the name of the game, and I'll kind of show you some tricks and expose you to some tools that can help you determine that. Number one, you're definitely going to want to download Quake plugin for Firefox or Chrome. It's right off the bat, it's going to tell you when you bring up a Google search what their PR is, how many links that they got running to it, and the links that they have running to it under the SEO Quake reports are not exact, but it's going to give you right from the get-go of domain age, social presence, and what the PR is, so that you can determine if it's a soft or hard competition and a hard target for you. And the next thing you're going to want to get is Traffic Travis, and the reason why you're going to want to get Traffic Travis is for on-page stuff. There's categories, and I'll do another video on Traffic Travis, but it basically will show you what mistakes you're making from an on-page perspective. And that's very important because you want to get the basic fundamentals of your site, your structure, your H1 tags, your alt tags, your keyword density, and Traffic Travis gives you that information. All you got to do is upload it, and Traffic Travis scans your site and gives you detailed reports. So if you need to make fixing adjustments or things like that to get your on-page straight, it'll do that for you. You can go ahead and do that with the information Traffic Travis provides to you. It'll also track your page rank, okay, which is very, very important. I use a lot of different tools to do this. I don't just use Traffic Travis, but I've limited it down to Traffic Travis because number one, it's accurate. That's the most statement I can say. And it's free. If you decide to upgrade to the Pro, I highly suggest you do at some particular point, but when you're just starting out, you don't need that, because Traffic Travis also displays a lot of advanced linking profiles to your competitors, and we'll get into that, but I'll show you a free service to use while you get your knowledge and your resources so you can invest in that. Another thing Traffic Travis has into it, it has a keyword tool that you could use as well, so you don't have to log into your AdWords account all the time. It does integrate with AdWords, but it's just another one of those quick little easy component interfaces that you could do a lot of stuff all in one platform. So I highly suggest you get Travis. Ahrefs is really going to tell you your competition's backlinking structure and their score. It doesn't go into in depth what the backlinks are for a free account, but it gives you just a good enough idea to be able to know that the target is soft or hard. Okay, so I went ahead and I pre-picked a search term that we're going to go ahead and take a look today. It's in the weight loss niche. Okay, it's HCG, and Google's competition is low for this because they don't like promoting HCG products, bottom line. However, there are some terms that have a significant SEO presence, and there are some terms that do not. So I whittled it down to basically this term right here, HCG drop reviews. I think it has 400 local monthly searches was what it came out to. The competition was very low. Well, of course, there's no competition right here, right? There's no AdWords competition. And the reason being is they don't promote HCG products, so they don't allow them in their advert platforms. But this is misleading. You can see about 2.8 million search results. Okay, so this is what would scare some people away is a high competition. Well, it's not, and the reason being is that you got to look for opportunities. And here we have WebMD. You're never going to be able to overtake them. I mean, you have similar domains. You might not be able to take them, but aha, here we have a subdomain on a free platform. Okay, so this is what we want to look at. He's in position number 3. So we want to go ahead and take a look at this guy's site and this guy's linking profile before we make a decision on whether we want to attack this or not. Okay, so I went ahead and I already preloaded this into Ahrefs here, and this is his linking profile. Okay, and the beautiful thing about this is right off from the bat you can see from the standpoint of when he published it, he started linking, and maybe he used the same information that I'm telling you today. This was his test site, but you can see the links kind of flatline and follow off, and this is great. Why is this great? Because you have the opportunity to overpower him rather fairly quickly, because he's lost a lot of this link juice over the time. Now we're going to look at the exact amount of backlinks he has. He has 311 backlinks. He has next to no social presence. This is real easy to get a higher social presence from to be able to overtake him. He has 33 referring domains, which is pathetic, and you can really make sure that, or I'm sorry, 51 referring domains. That's not very good. With the Backlink Beast, you're going to have a lot more domains referred to you. Okay, total backlinks. You have referring subnets, you have referring domains, and then we look at here, and a big thing about competition is that people that are really into this gig will have some governmental and educational backlinks. He has none. Primarily of his backlinks are coming from .com sites, .net, .org. That's okay. And then we look at this type here. We have text backlinks. They're all text backlinks. He doesn't have any content in there from videos that were embedded, which is a sad mistake. Do follow. This is a big one. 58 do follow and 253. I mean, that's not bad. Okay, and the reason being is that, guys, is a lot of times you'll hear that do follow. If you need to have more no follow than do follow. That's natural. Matt Cutts made the statement in one of the webmaster videos that he produces that the world is it's 90% do follow. Well, maybe in his world it is, but in the reality is Google's made it to the fact that most of it's no follow, and the reason being is that a lot of their algorithm updates have targeted links, so webmasters are scared to death to put a do follow tag on anything, and that's just a fact. So once again, don't be scared. The Backlink Beast has a lot of no-follow links, but that's okay. You want a bunch of no-follow links. You want that 40 to 60% ratio, 40 being do-follow, even 30% do-follow, and 70% no-follow. That's good. That's natural. Okay, that's the kind of linking profile that you're going to end up with in a strong site. All right, so don't get freaked out about that. He has 8 images. I doubt that he has all them tags in there. I'm sure you can be able to overpower him quite quickly. So basically, this is the tool that you want to look at to categorize your competition and determine if he's a soft or a large target. And to be honest with you, with this information that I see right now, No way. I mean, you could overpower this guy very, very easily with the Backlink Beast and some social signals. So that's what you want to do. You know, you want to get into your Blogger, sign into your account, create a blog. It's very, very simple to do. It functions very, very similar to WordPress, and create a nice amount of content with this target as your main target. So the post would be, you know, weight loss blogspot or HCG drop in review.blogspot.com, and then you want to do your posts with LSI frames riding around this keyword term, and you want to build a nice amount of content, 800 word articles, you know, with some rich images and a couple videos. And I'll tell you what, you know, you're going to rank, you know, pretty easy if you run some significant high PR links, share some great content with the Backlink Beast, do your, you know, pyramid links, and you're going to show up right here, no problem. You know, let's take a look at this guy. Let's go ahead and look at the number 2. WebMD we won't bother with because, you know, there's no way we're going to be able to, you know, they have way too much juice. They'll just kill you. So let's look at this. See what this site has to offer. I mean, it's a little hard because he's probably got domain age and he's got a exact match, but that doesn't matter with the updates anymore. Oh wow, he's got 358. He's got 100 referring domains. Let's check down here. Well, he doesn't have very many. You know, he's still a little soft. His linking profile here doesn't say. He must be masking his links. Looks like it's German. That's where he's. Oh, here we go. They're flatlined. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, well, you know, this is a little bit interesting. Wow. So this is a relatively new site, or maybe he bought it off at an auction. You'll be able to tell. So you could even overpower this guy. You know. Let's look at his do follow and no follow. Okay, so these are a lot of social stuff, I'm sure. He has no follow. I mean, this guy obviously has got a little bit more on the ball. He might be using the Backlink Beast or something like that, but you could definitely overpower him. Oh, 17 images. Wow. And I bet she has alt tags in there too. Let's view image info. General, let's see. Type text, address, standards, compliance, blah 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 blah. Oh, it doesn't look like he has too much stuff in there. You could probably oh, well, HCG. Wait, it's an LSI. So what you would want to do is you could definitely get up on this competitor. You use LSI to the term. He's just using a generic term. I mean, he is, but you know, you want to use the main keyword in like a phrase. You know, HCG. The alt text on the image would be HCG drops review for 2014. You know, something like that. That would be a little more powerful. But you got YouTube videos in here as well. You know, there's a lot of stuff. This is the only thing I would see that I would be really scared to attack is this right here. You know, WebMD is just kind of hard to deal with. I mean, they're pretty powerful. But the rest of these peeps, I mean, it looks like you can overpower them pretty quick with the Backlink Beast and some social signals. Let's take a look at the guy's socials. Look at this, only 4 oh, come on, yeah, you could take this guy out real easy. You know, so yeah, Blogger. You know, Blogspot. Do nice little content. You want to do 800 words or more in an article or series of articles with keyword rich content. Okay, you want to shoot for at least 2% keyword density. All right, and you want to use LSI cinnamon phrase all throughout. Very, very important. Use LSI terms all throughout your content, even in your H1 tags as well. Don't repeat the same main phrase over and over again because that's not natural. You'll get penalized. You know, in your anchor text, you know, make sure you diversify your anchor text. Only 10 to 15% exact to what you're trying to rank. You know, it's very, 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 very important that you don't get over penalized for anchor text and variations. Make sure you target something 500 local monthly searches or below. Competition low. Now remember, it's not just the AdWords competition, it's the SEO competition. And you do that through Quake. You use Traffic Travis, and then ultimately you want to get their backlink reports in a subnet in a snapshot through Ahrefs. All right, that's what you want to be able to do to determine your competition, and then you can create your content and target these competitors, and in a few short weeks you should be able to see yourself ranking for that term, and you have created yourself an effective SEO campaign. And then you can ramp up. And you also want to make sure you monetize these guys. If you want, and here's another thing, you want to make sure you monetize it with AdSense and some other form of monetization, either Amazon or some kind of a CPA offer. Do not just put straight AdSense on the blog spot as your only source of monetization. You will get penalized for that. All right, even though Google favors that because it is AdWords revenue, but if you just have that solely and exclusively, you're going to run into some problems once you start ranking for higher keywords. So you want to make sure you do split monetization. You want to make sure you have CPA or Amazon plus ClickBank included, and your AdSense account. But you want to make sure there is AdSense in there because it will definitely help your rankings. No matter what anybody tells you, Google's all about one thing: money. You know, so you don't want to get gobbled up by the AdWords goblin. All right, James Donovan, I am Market Tips. I hope this helped out, and I hope it was a benefit to you. Please subscribe to us, check out our other videos, and I will make another video tutorial series on overall spin tax, and I'll go into a little more on anchor diversity and some other linking strategies that are pretty much underground. Not very many people use them or teach them, but they do work very effectively. So you want to go ahead and look for the next tutorial series. Thanks for tuning in. Bless to your success. Bye.